Today's topic is vector space, 5th semester, vector space in linear algebra. Okay. First, vector space definition. Let V be a non-empty set and V comma plus comma dot is said to be a vector space over the field F. Let V be a non-empty set, that means V is not equal to pi. Here V is not equal to pi. Let V be a non-empty set means V is not equal to pi, and V comma plus comma dot, here plus V comma plus algebraic structure, this is called algebraic structure, already I am told. Okay, V comma plus comma dot, here plus comma dot are two binary operations on V, is said to be a vector space if vector space over the field F. First one, have to prove first one, V comma plus is an abelian group. V comma plus is an abelian group. V comma plus is an abelian group. What is the definition of abelian group? What is the definition of abelian group? V comma plus, and V is abelian group under addition. First condition is closure property or closure law. Second one is associative. Third one is existence of identity. Fourth one is existence of inverse. Yes, sixth one is commutative under addition. That is, if any alpha comma beta belongs to V implies alpha plus beta is equal to beta plus alpha for every alpha comma beta belongs to V. That is the property of closure commutative under addition. Okay. Here coming to closure property, here you have to consider two vectors that are, let alpha comma beta belongs to V. These are V is the set of all vectors. Here V is the set of all vectors. Closure property. First, let alpha comma beta belongs to V implies alpha plus beta belongs to V. That is the closure property under addition in V. Next, coming to associative property. What is that associative property? You have to consider here three vectors. Let alpha comma beta comma gamma belongs to V implies alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to alpha plus beta plus gamma here. Okay. Next condition is, this is the closure property under associative property under addition. For every alpha comma beta comma gamma belongs to V. Okay. Next, coming to existence of identity. What is the existence of identity? Here alpha belongs to V implies there exists 0 belongs to V, 0 bar belongs to V, where 0 bar is the vector, 0 vector in V. Okay. Alpha belongs to V implies there exists 0 bar belongs to V such that alpha plus 0 bar is equal to 0 bar plus alpha is equal to alpha. That is the condition of existence of identity. Next, coming to existence of inverse. Existence of inverse. Here have to consider any vector, that is let us consider here alpha belongs to V and minus alpha belongs to V. For alpha belongs to V implies there exists minus alpha belongs to V such that alpha plus of minus alpha is equal to 0 bar. Here 0 bar is the additive identity here, that is why this is equal to identity element here. Alpha plus of minus alpha is equal to 0, that is minus alpha is the additive inverse of alpha here. Minus alpha is the additive inverse. Therefore, minus V is therefore minus alpha is the additive inverse. Therefore, minus alpha is the additive inverse of alpha in V. Okay, that are the properties. These are the five properties. These are the 5 properties under abelian group. V comma plus is a abelian group. That means V is abelian group under addition. Okay, that are the properties. V comma plus is an abelian group. Second one is here, V is closed with respect to scalar multiplication. That is, if any x belongs to V, you have to take alpha comma beta, or otherwise x comma y belongs to V, you have to take any elements here. Okay, here consider here x belongs to V, A belongs to F. Here A is the scalar, F is the field of scalars here. F is the field of scalars. Here V is the set of all vectors. Okay, if V is closed with respect to scalar multiplication, if x belongs to V and A belongs to F, implies AX belongs to V. Okay, that is the scalar multiplication. Again in the set V, this is a here x belongs to V, A belongs to V. What is the product of x and A? AX. AX will be in the product in the set vector. That means AX belongs to V. V is the set of all vectors here. Okay. Next, third point, A into x plus y is equal to A dot x plus A dot y. For every x comma y belongs to V, A belongs to F. A dot A into, this is distributive property under, this is a distributive property. Okay, A into x plus y is equal to A dot x plus A dot y. Here A is the scalar, these are two vectors, addition of vectors. A into x plus y is equal to A dot x plus A dot y. For every x comma y belongs to V, A belongs to F. Okay, next here consider two scalars, addition of two scalars, and these are 2 multiplied by a vector. A plus B dot x is equal to A dot x plus B dot x. For every A comma B belongs to F and x belongs to B. Okay, next multiplicative identity. What is the definition? What is the definition of multiplicative? 1 dot x is equal to x. For every x belongs to V, 1 belongs to F. 1 is also a scalar here. Okay. Next, A dot B dot x is equal to A dot B dot x. For every x comma y belongs to F, x belongs to V. That are the properties of V is a vector space over a field F. It will be denoted by V of F. Vector space V of F is denoted by V of F. Okay. Here F is the field of scalars. V is a vector, set of all vectors. Okay. Next, coming to an example, F is subset of E. Here E is a vector space over a field F. E is a vector space over a field F. It can be written as E of F. Next, consider another example. Q is contained in OR, and OR of Q. OR is a vector space over a field Q. Over a field Q. In general, you have to consider F to the power of n. F to the power of n can be written as F cross F cross F cross F here. Okay. Here A1 is an element in F, this is A2 is an element of F, and so on AN. Okay, F1. Next, example 3. P of F is equal to A naught S to the power of 1. It is a polynomial This is in the form of polynomial. Okay, P of f is equal to a naught s to the power of n plus a1 s to the power of n minus 1 plus a2 s to the power of n minus 2 plus so on an. P is a vector space over a field f. A naught a1 a0 a1 a2 and so on an belongs to f. These are a0 a1 a2 and so on are all are scalars. Ikkada s to the power of n, s to the power of n minus 1, s to the power of n minus 2 and so on, or all are vectors. Okay, therefore P is a vector space over a field f. Okay, in the matrix form, vector space can be defined as M of f is a vector space. Ikkada this is M is a matrix in M by N. Okay, for suppose these are the elements f, these are all are scalars here, M by N. Okay, therefore M by N of f is a vector space over a field f. That is the definition of vector space. Okay.